So this is a demo showing VMD. VMD is a molecular visualization tool developed at University of Illinois. It runs on all the major hardware platforms, and what we're showing here is VMD running on the new ARM processors. So these are Marvell Thunder X2 processors, and they're connected to two Tesla V100s. The system being shown is a large biomolecular system. It is normally comprised of about 100 million atoms if we were to show everything. What we're showing here are the key parts of the structure that are involved in photosynthesis. The green ring-like structures are chlorophylls, same kind of pigments that are in plants. This, however, is a bacteria. It lives at the bottom of ponds where there very little light reaches the bottom. And these bacteria use photosynthesis to produce energy, and chemical energy that feeds their cells. And so this happens to be a very efficient photoelectric conversion system. And what we're doing is demonstrating interactive ray tracing, running on these ARM processors with the Tesla V100s using optics. It's run on an ARM system in Santa Clara, California. The outcoming graphics are then encoded with H.264 video using NVENC and NVPipe. That is transmitted over the internet. This biological structure, although it's simple compared to the structures that exist in plants, it's incredibly complex. The light comes into these chlorophyll rings in green. It jumps using quantum mechanical processes. It jumps from those rings through a random process to the blue and red ring structures, which are called reaction centers. And from there, that energy is converted into chemical energy, and then it undergoes a series of chemical energy conversions, ultimately leading to these large orange protrusions, which are called ATP synthase. Those ATP synthase structures that stick out of the spherical molecule basically act as sort of a ratcheting clockwork mechanism, and they perform the final step that converts chemical energy produced by these other processes into ATP, which is the fuel of all cell life on Earth. And so that's what actually allows the bacteria to live. What's noteworthy about this particular structure, it's very large. It's sort of the beginning of state-of-the-art research into natural sources of energy rising from photosynthesis. This structure produces 4 times the energy return on investment of any human-engineered structure. So although it's very simple compared to other things in the natural world, it's far better than anything that we've been able to design from first principles. And unlike man-made technologies like photovoltaic panels, when this gets damaged, it repairs itself. These cells reproduce automatically and so on. So there are lots of things where we can learn from the millions of years of evolution. So this is basically an interactive visualization being done remotely using all these different NVIDIA software SDKs. And the important part is that we're demonstrating feature completeness on ARM as compared with x86. So where Intel platforms have been widely used for VMD in the past, for all the interactive ray tracing features of VMD, now all these same things are available on ARM, and so is remote visualization.